Hello and welcome to my official room tour. We're finally getting around to it. Without further ado, let's get started. It's been a really long time since I've recorded one of these, so I'm just gonna take you around. This is my room entrance. I have that net there because my door opens kind of funny. See how it opens like, yeah, you know what I mean? So my cats used to be able to run out, or well, wanted to run out, but I put these here. So this is actually a under desk cord organizer, but I was like, wait, this would work perfectly for my needs. Anyways, I got this mirror from Crate and Barrel and it was stupid expensive, but it was like one of my dream mirrors. And then it actually came and it's like warped. I think because of the wood, because it's like a wood base, it's warping the mirror, which I don't think should be happening for such an expensive mirror, but I hit them up and I was like, hey guys, your mirror's warped. And to be fair, or I called them like maybe after a year because I just like put it off and I was like, oh, frick. They ended up taking the old one and replacing it with this one. But I will say, this one's also kind of warped. Here's my collection of books. I actually really like having a pile of books. It's not the most functional, but I do like the aesthetic of it and the vibe of it. This book pile is basically either a collection of some of my favorites or books people have bought for me or just random books that just accrued. And originally I was like, I'm only gonna have the books that I love. And it started out like that and then it keeps growing. So there's some books I've never read in this pile. So when you walk into my room, this is what you see. As you can see, this room is beautiful. This is something that I found at an antique mall. You will see that a lot of the things I have in my room are from this goddamn antique mall. I used to store my bookmarks here, but then Sean got me that little mushroom thing, so I've been storing all my bookmarks there instead. So it's just a decoration. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. Well, I have another pile of books, but this pile of books is actually a bookend of books. It's a bookend that it's made to look, so this is a fake book. And this is a fake book, which is my favorite bookend. I hate bookends, like generally, like I think they're ugly, but I really like these ones. The next place that I'm gonna show you is where I spend majority of my time. I try really hard not to like lay in my bed, for example. I like to have a different designated area to hang out, which is why I have this basically it's a glorified dog bed. I'm hanging out right here all the time. Like when I'm reading, when I'm working, like on anything off stream, I'm brainstorming, I do therapy here. Literally, I'm trying to think like, what do I not do here? I watch TV here. As you can see, this is very low to the ground. And my TV, wait, I talked about this. This is the first room I've ever had a TV in. Low key, I like it, but I don't watch a lot of TV. Even though it's in my room. I would say actually, I've watched more TV though because of it. I've watched a lot of movies, which has been cool. But something that I really like about it is I specifically looked for this mount, for a specific TV mount so that it could come lower. Except when I hired the TaskRabbit to do it, I like showed him, I was like, hey, it's a really unique TV mount. Are you gonna be able to do it? He said, yeah, don't worry about it. He came and it took him like 8 hours. Like I think he came here, or not, maybe more. He came and it was like 4 and he left at 2 a.m. But it was worth it. Okay, it looks kind of scary, but like it's fine. You can see he like put holes in my wall that weren't right. So now if I sit here and watch TV, it's low. Is that not fantastic? My coffee table usually is actually full of like little trinkets and crystals and yada yada, but right now she's actually just full of nothing. So yeah, usually she's full of other things. These things are usually here, not these candles. These candles are elsewhere, but I put them here because I was like, oh. So usually I have a trinket dish, I have another trinket dish, I have my matches, I have my book, I have my journal, I have my candles, my crystals, whatever. But I packed this and forgot. So you're probably wondering, what the hell is this, Jodi? I got this couch originally, and then it is made really cheap, so it broke. So it's actually just been storage. It's inconvenient enough to get rid of, and so I just have it. I've actually just been using it as storage. I've been putting things inside of it, or as you can see, I've been putting things on top of it. A lot of these things I'm gonna use for my gallery wall in the next place. This is something that I'm guilty of. I'm gonna say it. So because I know that I move every year, if I don't set things up as soon as I move in, I kind of just go, oh, it's a project for the next place. Because by the time that I've like accrued things or done things, I'm like 6 months into the lease. You know what I mean? It's terrible. So I have a lot of unfinished things, or like if you can see why I don't have a lot of art on my walls, it's because I'm like, I'll hang it up later. You can see this is just storage for where I've put things that I'm gonna put on my wall eventually. Here's my podcast setup. When I say that I do literally everything on this couch, it's because I do. Here's where I film my podcast. I sit here. I usually put something nice on the TV. Well, honestly, okay, like I said, I don't watch a lot of TV, but I always have like a video going. Like I love having a like ambient move, like anything. whether it be like a fairy tale setting, like when I read. If you're familiar, there's this Olivia Wilde piano. I don't know, I always have something like as background noise. Okay, next is my shelf. She changes every year. It's kind of fun because I feel like my aesthetic and style does indeed change every year. So it's fun to decorate every time we move. Some of these things you've probably seen before, like on my other shelves or whatnot. But really this shelf is just like things that I love and a lot of souvenirs. I think I have a bad memory, but if I pull up photos or I look at souvenirs, I'm instantly transported back. So for example, I remember receiving this as a gift. I remember this because it's one of my favorite pop arts. I remember this era. I have pink hair. This is the individual. Her name is Haley, drew this fan art and I love it. I love it. It's one of my favorite fan arts I've ever received. You know, it just has memories. Some of these things I also just bought or got commissioned because I love them. This is one of my favorite things ever. I bought this from an artist on Instagram. It's just stunning. I love it. I also got this from her. It's a brooch, but I was like, I just want it as art. This follows me. I do love it. I just think like, oh my God, the talent. Basically someone painted this and I was like, oh my God, this is incredible. Can I buy it? She's like, yeah, sure, I'll send it to you. I was like, okay. So it's like incredible. I'm like, holy shit. But like even like I said, so I bought this in Turkey. One, I keep it because it's pretty. And two, I just like seeing it because it reminds me of the time. I'm like, oh yes. I remember how I felt in this moment in time and where I was in life. And it's nice to recall it. This rock I held when I sang If You Do for the first time when we made the song, but then it broke. I keep it anyways. John bought me this guy and I really like him. Sean brought this home for me from Thailand. This is my mom made for me for Valentine's Day. A lot of these things you probably guys like have seen and I've talked about, but I put all my like love notes in here, I guess. My bottom shelf is kind of a shit show right here, actually. Like I really don't know what's going on. So I just have a collection of memories. This is literally my memory palace, my aesthetic memory palace. This is the art that I ended up hanging up. I need to hang up more art, as you can see. I'm very bad about it, but like I said, I'm hoping to be good about it in the next place. I got this in Seattle and at an antique shop as well. I cannot find this artist to save my life. This artist I can find online. I cannot. If anyone, this is it. I can't find them and I love it. And if they made more art, I'd probably buy it. It's one of my favorites. Next is my setup. Dude, I dream about a day where I don't have to have my setup in my room. Cause like, it's so ugly, just is what it is, it's functional. Something that I've had to get, or like you have to get over is that some parts of your room just have to be functional. I also have my walking pad right here, it's fine, just has to be functional. All right, well, this is my setup, this is where I work, yippee, yippee. I have that mirror there so I can see when somebody walks in because I can't hear with my headphones on. My computer is stained glass, I do love it. Here's my favorite desk mat, it's mine. I wish that it was still in production so I could buy more. My collection of lippies that it's funny because I really only use 3 and yet I have so many, but it's fine. This is my tissue box. My mouse is stained because I would walk and play at the same time, and so when I would walk really furiously and do my steps, I started to sweat and I can't remove it. It's really not that bad, but it's like bad enough for me to be like, oh, that's my desk. My cats used to sit here, but they're not here right now. That's another thing that I'm really excited for is when I move and get the cats back. Because it's kind of lonely without them. Here's my mic. It's full of trinkets, random things. Lord of the Rings, Valorant, some bracelets people have made me or that I've just collected. I really like this one that somebody gave me because it has Pachaco on it. Doug, our new addition. Because I got so many, I just started hanging them on my desk. Another one. That's it. There's my giant air purifier that runs 24/7 and you remove you change the filter every 5 years. I love it. It's just giant. I have this divider in my room because what I learned from the last room, because I had kind of like an entire divided den, I realized, oh, I actually like having a separated space from my work and sleep. Like it's actually really nice to not see my setup when I'm trying to go to bed. So originally my bed was actually against this wall, just like it flowed with the room better, you know, like it just made a little more sense. But I just like wasn't sleeping well. And so I put my bed against this wall and I sleep much better. I leave that pillow there all the time for John because that's John's pillow when he spends the night. And then I have mismatching nightstands because originally I was like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of that one and keep that, but then I think I like that one better anyway, so now I just keep that for John. I really love my bed frame. I just like that it looks like a plush cloud. Ooh, let's open this. Da, 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 ba, 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 ba. Boom, boom. Yeah, that's my bed. I keep my red light therapy there. Guys, I swear, you know that I've had skin problems, yada yada. Not only did I think my immunotherapy helped a lot, which basically, if you don't know, I do these things called slit drops, and I put 10 drops because I have so many allergens. I have 2 vials of each allergen, but I put 10 drops on my tongue or underneath my tongue a day for the next 5 years. And I do think that has helped my threshold intolerance, because there was a moment in time where like I was getting irritated from doing the slits, but I don't have that anymore. So I actually think I built up the tolerance. Good, great. Another thing that I swear to God that has helped keep my sensitive skin at bay is my red light therapy. And I have had this thing, but I've been really bad about using it, because oftentimes I would have it in my bathroom and I would just have to, I would have to remember to use it every time that I got out of the shower, or like I would have to sit there and remember. I was like, dude, okay, we're just gonna make it, I'm just gonna sit it on the side of my bed. It's gonna be ugly, but like I'm gonna use it. And I use it every night for 20 minutes. And whenever I used to have a bad outbreak, whether it be a rash, acne, whatever, I would do my red light therapy, but it was more of a reaction or a reactionary thing rather than a prevention. But like, I'm telling you, I've noticed the most difference in my skin when I'm doing it every day. Also, you can see I have a ton of journals everywhere. There's 2, there's another, there's another. I even have like a mini one in my purse. Like, ideas just drop into your head, you know? But it just feels like they poof. And so I just have to jot all my thoughts down all the time. So I just have journals everywhere. I used to only have 1, and then I was like, this is my random collection of, like, basically Sean didn't want that plant anymore, so I took it. I have that plant, and then I have a cat tree that is no longer in use. Okay, this is my fake fig fiddle leaf. I can't, oh God, what is that? I don't know why I always want to call it a fiddle fig leaf, but I'm pretty sure it's just a fiddle tree. Oh my God. Also got this from Crate & Barrel, also stupid expensive. And you know what? I'm gonna say it. This thing looks like shit. I wish I saw it in person. I bought it online, and then I was like, dude, from afar, I like it. It reminds me of my mom, because my mom has a real one. I've just learned I'm a fake plant girl. I want to be a real plant girl, but I don't know how people have real plants with animals, with their cats and stuff, because a lot of them are bad. I guess you just have to only get the ones that are cat safe, but on top of that, that's for Jodi in another time. She's gonna do that when she's a little bit older. Fake plants are fine for now. Okay, I'm gonna take you to my balcony. All right, here's my balcony. It's a mess. You know what doesn't make sense? Who makes a balcony without a drain? There's not a hole or anything. So any other balcony that I've had, they've always had like a drain system. So I've been able to like come out here and wash it and clean it or whatever. Nothing. So all this grime and gook has just accrued, and I'm like, okay, because like I could like broom the little debris, not debris, like the tree shit and stuff, but like I can't do anything about the literal dirt. So just is what it is. I stopped caring about it. But here's my balcony. Basically, this area is full of my plants that I don't like enough to keep inside. And then I have this little guy that I bought at Antique Mall. Basically, I kept going back and I kept seeing him, and I was like, dude, you're coming home with me. I kind of love you. So yeah, I just have like random doodads out here, or things that people have given me over the years, like that and that. That I found at Home Goods with the boys. That's Sydney. So Sydney and I, feels like Sydney and I are like, do you guys remember the Taylor Swift music video, You Belong With Me? Sometimes that's how I feel with Sydney. Cause like, if you know, you know. Ultimately, I'll like see her hanging out here with Crash, and then I'll open my balcony door and be like, hi. We just have little conversations and stuff. It's really cute. I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. I think if anyone else was in the mother-in-law unit, or like the back house or whatever you call it, I probably would have been uncomfortable. But because it's Sydney, I'm like, that's my bestie. Also, another guy I got at the antique shop. I love him. He's stupid. He's just a stupid little gargoyle boy. I love him. I just love him. I just read a book about, oh God, it's by Rachel Gillig, the author of One Dark Window, The Night and the Moth. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyways, I read that book and it made me think of him. I already had him, but there's a gargoyle in that named Bartholomew or something. All right, I'm gonna take you to my bathroom now. Boom, boom. I have curtains everywhere, if you can see. I'm a really big fan of just dividing spaces. Here's my bathroom. Oh yeah, I know what you're thinking. Holy Jodi. I know. Okay, I keep saying this, but I think I'm manifesting it. I was like, I fear this is gonna be the nicest bathroom I'll ever have in my life. Not true, but this is the nicest bathroom that I've had yet in my life. This bathroom. I think okay, honestly, I love this room. I think this room is a dream come true. This is like my dream. First, we have a bath. Like, yes. You're supposed to put your head there probably, but I really liked looking out into nature. I put this privacy screen up because you could see, like, everyone could see me. think there was like an apartment and you know, all that. So I like the natural light. I don't wanna have to open and close this every day. So I put this privacy screen. It doesn't reach to the top. You can see that I don't come to this side often. So I used to use this side for like cat stuff, but I don't have my cats here anymore because they're with my parents right now until I figured out my allergies, but I did figure out my allergies, but blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I used to have like all my cat stuff here, but it's not here anymore. So I don't really come over there. This is kind of where I hang out. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff. This is where I do my hair. I'm just really kind of a decluttered, cluttered mess. Like I'm like, there's gotta be a better way, but also it is what it is. That's my immunotherapy that I do. This is my cluttered but semi-organized mess. My makeup, also a cluttered but semi-organized mess. I've been doing so many makeup swaps that I kind of just been keeping this here and putting my makeup in it because I like every time that I would put it back and organize it, it'd be like, oh, makeup swap, I'm like, God damn it. So I've just been keeping it, like today I have another one. So I'm just leaving it there. All of this is my workout clothes. I just keep them in bins and then I just wash the bins over and over. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's my toilet. But yeah, like I said, I love curtains. I love dividing the space. It's my shower. She's great. She's never done wrong. I don't understand these. I swear to God, they suck. Like people are like, oh my God, a rain shower, waterfall shower, whatever it's called. Yeah, but it's uncomfortable. It feels like something's splashing in my eye all the time. Like I never use it. This is the art that I did hang up in my wall. I need to just hang up more art because I do have art. I just need to hang it up. Yeah, those were my babies and now they're, yeah, alas. My closet connects to my room, but also this, so it's like, it's all flowing, which was really nice because my cats used to just run in circles. And then they would go to my room. Shoop. Okay, here's my closet. And I know what you're thinking. Holy shit, Jodi. Yeah, I know. This is my nicest closet yet. Because maybe it'll get better. If you compare it to the last closet I had, the last closet I had was also really nice, but actually this closet has more space for storage, which I really like. The next place closet is like smaller. It is encouraging me to get rid of things and also just like store things in the garage. I will say, guys, I have a hoarder mentality. I really do. It's like really hard for me to get rid of stuff. My goal is to get rid of all of the things that I don't wear or use or whatnot. So I'm hoping to do just a giant donation haul. But yeah, here's my closet. I'm a sentimental girly, but also I'm like, I can't believe that my entire life can fit in X amount of boxes. Because when we start packing, I'm like, oh wow, this is everything I own. I'm really excited for the next place because I want to genuinely decorate it. I also haven't picked an aesthetic for my room. The way that I decorate my room is I just buy things that I like and hope that eventually that becomes something. Like for example, when I bought these pillows and this rug, I don't think about the color. I actually am just like, oh, I like this. I like that. I like that. It just works out that I like the same color scheme. That's my room. That's the end of it. That's all there is. Next time, all my cats will be here and hopefully my art will be up and I'll have got rid of things that I don't need anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite part of my room is.